Welcome back, Shawnee Mission. I'm Michael Garrett.
And I'm Elisa Parsons, and welcome to another edition
of Encounter Shawnee Mission.
So, Michael, do you like dancing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like book fairs?
Yeah.
Do you like snacks?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at Comanche Elementary's Family Fun Night.
On February 4th, Comanche Elementary celebrated their Family Fun Night. Comanche offered refreshments, a dance, and a book fair. Students loved experiencing the fun-filled excitement put on by the PTA.
The Comanche PTA has been holding this Family Fun Night for as long as my kids have been going here, which is several years, and typically do a health fair in conjunction with their Family Fun Night and our book fair. We had a Family Fun Night in November, but we still wanted to do this event to give families a chance to come in from the cold and browse the book fair and just have a fun time together.
My favorite part is visiting with my friends and dancing with my friends too.
My favorite part was dancing with my friends, playing with my family, and looking at the book fair.
We like to offer this event for free for parents to come in and just spend great quality time with their kids, having fun, getting a great workout by dancing, and fosters the togetherness of the parent and the child, which is one of the purposes of the PTA.
With Jacob Schnackenberg, Lizzie Geronimus, Danielle Neighbor, Claire Boyds, this has been Connor Henderson reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Hey Lisa, where should I go if I want to enjoy art, science, and music?
The best place to go to enjoy all three would probably be Trail Ridge's All-in-One Night.
Awesome, let's go.
Trail Ridge Middle School has recently held their All-in-One Night. All-in-One Night allows the students to showcase their various talents, such as singing, artistic ability, and academics.
All-in-One Night is where they show different projects that have gone on, and then different things that are going on around the school, like choir, the musical, and just different stuff that's happening. It's sort of like an open house, just a little earlier.
Well, the choir, we've been learning our songs for a month or so.
Along with the music department, the art students have also been preparing for this night.
The artwork is a combination of work that's been done all year long, both semesters, in art exploration classes, 2D classes, and 3D classes.
Displayed with the artwork, the science projects were also showcased for the parents to see.
They have science projects all around the school. I saw if, before they take a math test, if it has an effect if you treat them differently. So if I gave them positive encouragement or negative encouragement, or if I just told them nothing, if it would have an effect on how well they did on the test.
With photographers Emma Carson, Molly Smith, Connor Lindsay, and Megan Frohart, this has been Courtney Lichtenberger reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
So, Michael, did you know that they have a lot of spirit at Shawnee Mission West?
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
But who do you think is really Mr. Viking?
Well, Lisa, I know they had a pageant to find out.
On Friday, January 21st, students at Shawnee Mission West High School competed in the second annual Mr. Viking pageant.
Mr. Viking is a parody of the Miss USA pageant, and where 12 senior boys pretty much compete to get the honor of being crowned Mr. Viking.
The contestants competed in several different categories: GQ look, talent,
cannot wait on your horse,
beachwear, question and answer, and fundraising.
All of the donations for Mr. Viking would go to Senior Sizzle.
Senior Sizzle is a safe activity for the senior class to attend on the evening of their last day of school.
Second ever, Mr. Viking is James Clayton!
Backstage, we were joking that maybe all 12 of us might have won Mr. Viking as a big tie. So it was just that close and that fun. My dance partner Courtney and I really wanted to blow away the judges with my talent. So we put in a lot of extra hours for practice. I put on a dress in front of the whole school, and I think that's what the judges really saw and were entertained by.
This fundraising event has proven very successful for Senior Sizzle and should be around for many years to come. With photographers Austin St. John, Jack Geronimus, Madison Heidenberg, James Clayton, and Naveed Yassin, this has been Caitlin Beeman reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Michael, what are you doing?
I'm practicing to become a professional pancake flipper.
Well, we could actually just take a look at Tomahawk Elementary's pancake breakfast.
All right, fine.
Students and family recently gathered at Tomahawk Elementary School to participate in an annual event.
Today's event is a pancake breakfast, which we do annually. It's to help raise money for our kids that want to go to Wildwood. We have a No Child Left Behind kind of mentality as far as taking this trip. It's an educational place where kids can learn about the environment. It's like an outdoor classroom. They learn to bond together. They learn to work as teams. They do a lot of problem solving, and that's a big plus, because with our school here we have a lot of socioeconomic backgrounds and a lot of diversities, and that's a really good thing that we like to help the kids pull together.
The students were eager to help run the event and be a part of the fundraising process.
Our kids really look forward to volunteering for these events. We make it mandatory. We give them t-shirts. We make them wear their t-shirts to every event, and we have them work really hard. We did this. We did Parents' Night Out, which we're doing more to raise money for this trip. The parents were able to go out and shop at Christmas time, and then we took the kids for 4 hours and entertained them with different stations around the school. A lot of fundraising goes into it, and our kids really enjoy it.
With photographers Whitney Knightley, Anthony Bayless, Aaron Miller, Whitney Crow, and Jamie Wilt, this has been Becca Schmidt reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Hey, did you ever think that fun and math could be in the same sentence? Well, they can.
Perfect. Let's take a look at Math Night
2011.
Shawnee Elementary holds an annual event called Math Night. Students of all grade levels come to participate in different activities, all relating to math. The event is run by Christina Lang, a math teacher at the school.
Well, I'm the title math teacher, so my role is to make sure that I have games that fit the needs of the kids, and so that they can come in and have a good time with their parents, so I can show them how much fun math can be, and that's my role. The different activities we have, or each grade level has specific activities that they do that fit their curriculum. So if they're in kindergarten, they're working on like counting and things that do one-to-one correspondence. And if they're in like 6th grade, they're going to be working on fractions and things that relate to their area of need. And then we also have measurement games and estimation jars and graphing activities and computer activities that they can go on to and just have a good time with math.
My favorite thing about Math Night is just being here, doing the math and maybe like seeing friends and doing that.
With photographers Jamie Estrich, Andrew Cannon, and Logan Pfeiffer, this has been Charlie Kinghagen reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
C-A-T, and that is how you spell cat.
Good job, Michael. Let's take a look at the Apache Spelling Bee.
S-E-L-L-I-N-G-B-E.
Students at Apache Elementary School participate in a school-wide spelling bee, with the winner moving on to the county spelling bee.
Apache Elementary School always participates in the Scripps Spelling Bee every year. We register, we have our school spelling bees, and we send our winners on to the county spelling bee.
Your word is urgent.
U-R-G-E-N-T, urgent.
That is correct.
The classroom teachers are having spelling bees within their own classroom, and the winners of the spelling bees within the classes are the ones who come to our school spelling bee. So any 4th, 5th, and 6th grade student is eligible to be a contestant.
George, your word is avenue.
Capital A-V-E-N-U-E, avenue.
I'm in 5th grade and my teacher's name is Mr. Yonke. What I had to do to make it in the spelling bee is that I worked hard before the spelling bee. What I did was my mom tested me with 2 tests, 40 words each to practice. She had this scripts packet and I just took the test and I got 65 out of 80.
Consonant.
C-O-N-S-O-N-A-N-T.
That is correct.
With photographers Michael Tomasian, Michael Garrett, Tyler Thornton, and Alex Golden, this has been Jordan Vandenberg reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Students at Indian Hills Middle School take a new approach to a science project.
Oh, great, science. Let's take a look.
Students at Indian Hills Middle School take a new approach to a scientific project.
Today in class we are going over practicing our genetics traits by an activity called Crazy Traits, which is an activity where students are making alien creatures from the planet Geneticus, and they use a probability game to figure out what traits their creature will have. They then build the creature and we compare the traits amongst the population. And then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll take our traits that we have for our creature and we will put them in a simulated environment. And then we will determine how well they adapt and live in that environment according to the traits that they received.
With the new hands-on approach, students learn in a different way.
The project was very different than other. Usually in science, it usually includes, we look out of the book, we read it, and then we answer questions. But this was different because we interacted with it. We took it, we got to see how it actually worked. Of course, there was an aspect of writing with that, but at the same time, we actually saw that this is what happens, this is how it works.
Being a science teacher for the past 12 years here at Indian Hills, I've learned that students often need a hands-on experience to relate what they're learning in the book to what it would actually look like in the environment. So giving them a chance to actually flip the coins and figure out what traits are going to show up gives them an idea of why it's a chance and why you don't look exactly like your parents and why your brothers and sisters may look similar to you but not exactly the same. So actually making the creatures makes them feel like they can now better assume what the Punnett square tells them so that when we find on the test they can take that information and tell me what organisms are going to look like when they come out based on what their parents' traits are.
With photographers Courtney Krebs, Allison Hall, Chris Brown, Paul McCardle, and Victor Zaha, this has been Elisa Parsons reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition
of Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Elisa Parsons.
And I'm Michael Garrett.
And we'll see you next time.